Stream will be up shortly. How about we do this? Hey, there we go. Now we got working stuff. Woo! All right. Sorry about that. That was a big mess of things. But I have to check sounds. Let's see. We got there. That's fine going on. That's fine going on. I don't know about my own sound yet, so let's check that. All right. All right. That's good. So we've got that. My coffee is in the other room because I wanted to get this up and running as quickly as possible. So I need to go grab my cup of coffee. So let me go do that. And then we can get this thing going. Actually, my coffee is just finishing. I hear it spewing out over here. All right, so water heater repairman has come. My invisible cloak is off. Water heater repairman has come, ordered the part, and gone. Part to be delivered Wednesday or Thursday. So, yeah. So, hey, but at least we have a solution. Unless the part doesn't fix the water heater, then we're just like, oh crap. So, how is everyone today? Hope your day is starting well. Like I said, mine 15 minutes before stream, I got the phone call. All right, today we are doing, we're going to do silica and see how far along we can do with more than that. But first things first, let's go check the doggos. We'll go check on the doggies. My game's been sitting here running forever without me doing anything. I know in my next game, I am going to be separating out my doggos in different ways. It's 5 to a pit. A purple slug! 5 to a pit is a bit much. Alright, I think I'm missing somebody. Yep, there it is. I knew I was missing somebody. come on. A green slug. All right. Another green slug. A yellow slug. Not a bad haul. Not a bad haul at all. So, hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. I sat here playing Dyson Sphere very slowly. Alright, let's drop off the slugs. One yellow, two green, and a purple. Nice. What are we doing for coupons? We got 30 coupons already. Alright. Alright, like I said, today is going to be Silica for starts. We'll see how far we can go after that. But we definitely need Silica, which means we have Silica. I need assemblers. I need a lot of assemblers. I need 77 assemblers. Wow. 77 assemblers. That's a lot of stuff. Just throw it up at 80. Why not, right? Just to make sure the assembler is what I need, we will double check. That's a manufacturer. Assembler. Select a recipe. There it is. That is what we need. Shift. If you hold shift down whenever you're doing it, hold shift, it does it by tens. Hey, Kaler. Yeah, that's one of the little things that a lot of people I guess they don't realize. And I do it so much that I don't pay attention to that. It's just something I do until somebody asks, hey, how you doing that? So, reinforced iron plates. Hello, Mr. Reinforced Iron Plates. I want 700 of you. How did my COVID shot go? It went right in my arm. That's how it went. Good. The only side effect I had was the side effect that you would expect when you get a shot in the muscle. My arm was sore the next morning. And that night while sleeping, your roller was like, ow, because I got a shot in the muscle, like a tetanus shot. That's gonna hurt. Other than that, nothing. So hopefully the next one will also be the same. Actually, let's just do here and there. There we go. And cable, 800 cable. Take extra cable. I'm also going to probably should stock up on AuCAD sheets too. So let's see what we got here. Sort. Okay, that's stuff that can stay. Wait a minute. One. No. Sort. Not need a lot of pipes anymore, but. Okay, let's take all that and put it here. Actually, I'll keep one of those, but I'm going to also put all of that in there, but keep one. And I can put that in there, sort. I can put that in there. Alright, what we got in here? Lots of that, but I think I'm going to be needing more of this because eventually, so I'm actually going to bring it. I'm going to store a whole bunch of it back where I was, but we're going to take one of these little bad boys and put, actually we're going to put that in there too. Okay, sort. This will work. Now we're going to go get a load of AuCAD sheets to take back with me. Do. And put all of those in there and delete that. And we're ready to go. Let's go work. Let's go to work. I was actually planning today. I'll tell you. I'd actually planned today at the 2 o'clock cat feeding to make a slight pause to call the water heater guy and ask them what's going on. But it seems that they decided to show up anyway, call me just before my stream, so I don't have to do that. By the way, I need to ask, make sure the sound is okay. I know I got the timing right, but how's the volume and everything? Because my mic, some of the updates that they've been doing to Windows seems to be making my mic a little more sensitive too. I've actually had to cut it down, but I wanted to make sure. I mean, with me not doing, even talking, I'm seeing some mic usage and everything, and actually I limited it because it's going way into the red, but I may have to do I may work with some volume adjustments on that later and see how things work, and then test it and see what's going on. But we don't know how to do that right now. Long as everything is fine right now, we're good. Yay! Forgot to get rid of my assembler list, my shopping list. It should be quicker doing things now than it was before. For the simple fact is, I'm not having to run a bunch of pipes and do all that other happy crap that I've been doing with all the refineries and stuff. For the next part, because if I go back over here, I mean, I'll do my silica, but then I've just got to get these guys running to make these. And this is all, this is pretty much going to be on its separate floor. It's going to be the next floor that I've been building. All of these 4 guys are going to be here, except for the quick wire. I'm going to have some quick wires going to be made, but this quick wire here for the high-speed computers are going to be lined up with the quick wire being made and going straight in to the high-speed computer fabricator, because they make 90 and it needs 90. Why do anything? Just have it feed straight in, you know? Because like I said, if I come here and look, it needs 90 quick wire. Quick wire makes 90. Just go straight in. I wish I could get rid of that list, but I can't. At least the list is no longer where chat was. I moved chat, so. Hey, Master Yoda, how are you doing today? And why is that building white? Turn black. There you go. Much better. Okay, according to my calculations, it is going to take, let me double check the numbers over here. We'll just come right back over here, come over to Silica. No, that's not Silica. This is Silica. We have from here to here, which should be 38. It is! Yay! So, I'm going to need 38 assemblers, and then grab all the concrete that I got here, because I'm probably have to throw some out. But and while we're here, let's go ahead and definitely gonna need more wire. Found turbo fuel last week. It's on. Yes, turbo fuel. I'm actually glad of the new, actually wait, let's do something different. Actually, I can't. Only got one room for one. The new way power's going to work, I'm actually glad of that. Some people are thinking, bad thoughts about the new uh, uh, way electricity is going to work. But I think it's good because the way it is right now, newbies into the game can have some serious troubles. Next aspect, yeah, there will be that before anything happens, I'm sure. But the big problem with the game right now, the way electricity works, and it's pretty simple in the fact that you build, you put a miner on some coal, and then you hook up your coal generators. You could put 400 or more coal generators and hook them up to the coal and hook them up to the power grid and come up to here, and it would say you were good. You'd have this top line would be way up here, and everything would be fine until your consumption came up and you couldn't get enough coal in, and then this line would just start coming down along with everything. It would just come down until you were dead. The new way they're doing it, you're going to have that line right there is what you're going to be producing, and then you're just going to have your consumption, your production line coming up. Your capacities, and your production are going to be the same, basically, with a consumption line moving. But I'm in trouble here. I did some calculations, and I am going to be skirting the edge here. By my calculations, I am going to need another 4,240 megawatts of power, which leaves me basically with 2,000 to spare. I might be adding some coal generators with my petroleum coke that I'm making. Hey, Iceman, how you doing? Or I could just throw on nuclear and not worry about it. I think instead of going that way, hope all is well. Oh well. Well, my water heater is still dead, but they have ordered a part. It'll be in Wednesday or Thursday, so. But I think I can run this way with assemblers and just run out that way. Ah, yes. We're going to do an adjunct level. I was going to do buildings and all the other stuff, but this whole save is going away with update 4, which is coming out here. Cold showers are not my favorite. especially when the water coming in was just above freezing. That is true. We do what we gotta do, which is why I've been taking baths with baby wipes. Hey, they're good enough for babies, they're good enough for me, right? Where'd that thing go? Where did that thing go? For shaving, I was taking a 4 cup uh, measuring cup and nuking it in the microwave for and then mixing it with cold water in the sink. Alright, so now, yeah, the wipes work great. Now let's see something. Oh yeah, we can clear that list now. How much room do I need for refineries? I mean, for not refineries, for assemblers. I think they're what, 1.25, right? So if I was to stack these guys, let's put it right on the edge here, just like that. I want to find out how long it takes to get right on the edge again. There we go. Right, there's the edge again. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, 4 refineries, 5 blocks. Divided by 4 equals 9.5. So, times 5 equals 48 blocks to make wide enough for all of them. So, $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, $20, $21, $22, $23, $24, $25, $26, $27, $28, $29, $30, $31, $32, $33, $34, $35, $36, $37, $38, $39, $40, $41, $42, $43, $44, $45, $46. Ah! I run out of concrete. No! Let's go back counting though, just to make sure we're good. And we'll go get more concrete so I can. I was off on my count because I'm at 46 there. Well, no, I think that's about right. But let's go get more concrete. Actually, wait. Before we go get more concrete, let's do this smart. What was the temp again? Negative 18 or negative 20? Well, today it's good. Today it's 54. But we were hanging down in the teens. So let's put those in there and those. Oh, autosave. I'm like, why is it not working? And I did the wrong one. Let's grab this guy back and put the other container down. Put this bad boy down. And let's just store everything. We will take back the fuel and those and put them in there. That's better. Actually, let's go here, here, and then do this. Okay, now we're good to go. Yeah, we're all good here today. I've still got some packed snow on one part of my roof that doesn't get direct sunlight very well. But other than that, we're all good. So shoveled an inch and a half of slush off the sidewalk this morning. Yeah. Oh, I missed. Okay, how are we doing here? Okay, yeah, definitely we're going to empty this bad boy out, send him off for more concrete. And this is simple to do. Go to concrete factory. Alright. Reload. Take a sip of coffee. And launch. Now we'll go back counting and make sure we got the right numbers. I'm going to go 50. Uh-oh! We have marbles! What's that, Rat? How you doing? Uh, Actually, I'm not going to miss it when I run out of snowballs because I will run out of. I will still have snowballs, but I won't be able to play it because I will be starting a new game. A woman walked by a couple of weeks ago while I was shoveling and asked me how my heart was. First thought was, I'm not that old. My next was, well, maybe I am. Did not see you before. What do you mean, did not see me before? Did not see me before what? I started an hour late today. Actually, I also didn't do this. Let me just come up here just in case. I had forgotten to come in there. I started an hour late because I had water heater guy. But we have marbles, and that was a regular random track redemption. Yes, it was. So, community maps, random. Jump back over here. And 2 minutes, 4 seconds, average time. Exclamation mark play to get in on this marble. And all is not fixed, but part is ordered. Here we go. We've got, Powerhouse G, huh? And I should actually get in on this too. Nice and shiny. So part should be in Wednesday or Thursday. So hopefully then I will have hot water. Exclamation mark play to get in on this lovely game of marbles. Actually, let's just also look up here and see. It's just Major and Marcus. They're not very much in the marble scene. 11 people, 7 people. Well, okay, we're good. 30 seconds still. You got a couple of you got a few seconds. You can still get on this marbles race if you wish. I don't think we've ever done this one before. I think I would have remembered the Powerhouse G and all the gold. Let's see what we got here. And we're rolling into the funnel. Let's go down the funnel. Round and around and around. Who is going to make it down first? Molik or myself, maybe. Although S6 is doing good. It's me in the lead. Look out! Heading into the thing, going around the dice. Everybody's going around the dice. Nobody's hitting it and stopping anybody. I've increased my lead. Uh-oh, what we got coming up here? Oh, I caught straight hard and got slowed down. A mullet goes around me. Oh, I got caught in the turnstile. A mullet leaving a little debris behind to extend their lead, going to the stairs. I have caught up though. I'm catching up to you. But we're caught right there going down to the stairs. Moving along, what's going to happen here? A mullet got caught. Now I'm in the lead, but I get bashed back. Who is going to be able to make it down first? Oh, we have some blasters going around if you can go through the center. If not, I've got a lead. I'm keeping the lead. Who is anybody going to be able to stop me? And the winner is moi. Have you been training in the weekend? I was training Dyson Sphere this weekend. Nowhere near the record, though. But hey. And while we're here, we got the marbles up. Let's just jump over to the race menu and look at the leaderboard. Bones is still in third place. All right. I wanted to check out Bones and see where he was. Yeah, Dyson Sphere. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm going to make this 50 wide. I'm taking it real slow with Dyson Sphere. Although I did have an issue that I realized I'd screwed one thing up. And the fact that I've run out of silica in my home system. Alright, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. That should probably do me. Alright, let's do this. Oh, Cordaire's coming in with the raid! Cordaire's coming in with the raid. And my automatic shout-out worked this time. Yay! Cordaire, how are you today? What is up? How did your stream go? I see you were playing Satisfactory too. How is life in the Cordaire's world today? And Kevin Pillsbury. I need to get off of that. Let's just go there. There we go. Was stable today, so it was great. That is very good. I'm an hour late in my stream because the water heater repairman. Silly sailors. I'm not a silly sailor. I'm a snipe. Kevin has just subscribed for 2 months in a row. Thank you very much, Kevin. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Actually, I'm going to try something here. Let me jump right over here real quick, and let's see. If I was to click on your name and then hit the edit thing, I want to try this. Let's see. And then hit the OK button. And then next time you type, I want to see if that works. It worked. I just see you as Kevin now. Back to work. See you later. Okay there, Yoda. You have a wonderful day. Thank you very much for hanging out for the time that you did. I don't know when they added that, but I know in OBS now. Let's see. Yeah, it is only in OBS. I don't know about Twitch, anything. I hadn't done that, but I can click on the name in Twitch and give it a nickname in OBS, and the OBS chat comes up with that name now. So we good now. Of course, it also shortened your name down a little bit too, so I don't get over text limit, But only for me, because if I look over on this screen where I've got my uh, my moderator screen opened up, it's got chat in it also, and it just says just call me Kevin, mate. But in OBS chat over here, it just says Kevin. So basically, when somebody comes in with an unpronounceable name, instead of me saying unpronounceable name number one and then trying to remember what they said it is, I can make an edit. Yeah, I don't understand why. I mean, it's such a seldom seen name. I actually tried to get Shalador, but it was gone. And the individual who had it, yeah, the individual who had it had not streamed in a couple of years. They've streamed since though, so they've reinstituted their name. Just add a zero after your name. Very few people think of that number. Well, I did 760 because that's the exchange of my telephone. Simple number to remember. And in my state, you cannot call anybody in my state unless you dial the area code. I have to dial the area code to call my next door neighbor. I'm off. Oh, I was off too. Yep, I was off too. It's like that when I lived in. Well, I'm in Alabama, and it used to be not, but you don't have saved phone. Well, yeah, but I mean, even my saved phone has to dial because all phone numbers in Alabama are 10 digits long. And the reason for that is they misappropriated area codes. An area code, by definition, is a code for a certain area. This makes sense. They decided to make a roaming area code. A roaming area code. Just the name is screwed up. Yeah. Cell phones, it generally makes more sense to dial the area code. Well, cell phones would work or not with or not, but a landline wouldn't work. If before they instituted this, and I had a landline, if I was to dial the area code for my neighbor, it wouldn't go through. You did the exchange and the number, and that was it. The area code wasn't required. But a roaming area code, and when they did that, it made them have to use the old number for everybody. All right, but they did that years ago, so might have to go out a little bit further, but I think we're good here. 10 should probably work. I'm definitely gonna have to keep an eye on my power. See, I read that not all phone systems have the plus equivalent to 00 at the start of the international number. Hmm. Most people don't realize that there are international numbers that you have to, if you're dialing internationally, you have to hit numbers before the area code. So there's always that too. By 2030, every single phone number will be internet based. And do you know you you watch TV, and every time, or just about every time, I won't say every time, but just about every time, when somebody picks up a phone or makes a phone call or says a phone number on TV, it is always 555 something 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 something. You know, they're always almost always 555 numbers, and they do that so it doesn't accidentally give out somebody's real phone number. But do you know there is an actual 555 number? And people don't know that the area code starts with a 0, and it's not actually part of the area code. Yeah. But there is an actual 555 number. If I remember right, it's 555-1212. So I need 38. I've already got 4, so I need 34. Hey, BB, how you doing? In Egypt, area codes start with 0 and cell numbers start with 0, and Egyptian number is 20, so most people just think it's 2 for that reason. Yeah, good. Glad to hear it. Glad. Oh, wait, yeah. I can't build anything. I left it all my stuff here. Actually, I can take all this too. No, I can't take it all, but we'll just take that. Let's plant a bunch of assemblers. Ah! I found a hole! Let's go to the other side, shall we? Also, country codes use a prefix notation. If there's a 1 code, that means there'll never be a 1-4 code. Okay, I'll stop until one facts. It's no biggie. Back when everybody had, landlines in their houses, a lot of people didn't realize that their house was wired for 2 separate phone lines. Phone line only takes 2 wires, and all phone cable in a house has 4 wires in it. I got a second line for my computer modem, and all I did was make my own phone cable, and instead of having the wires, straight into the plugs, I just swapped them. So the ends was the out, and the outs were the in. And that line, when you plugged it into the jack, it plugged in and it went to the second line. Brings me back to when having a second phone line in the house was the hot line. Yeah. Okay, I've got 10 more to lay down, and we've got cat feeding time. My cat's food just dropped, or should have just dropped. I also need a cup of coffee, too. So let me get these final 6 in here. Two more. Hey! I always like the fact that even if you don't have power, your phone line's still getting 48 volts. Yeah, because that was a whole separate power grid. Also, something to do with that, too. While I go get more coffee and take care of my kitty cat, something, back when Ma Bell owned everything, before they split her up and all that stuff, the phones that you had in your house, you didn't actually own. They were the property of the phone company. And those phones were heavy duty and everything. And they were actually part of your phone bill. You could lower your phone bill. Eventually, when other people started making phones, you could lower your phone bill by returning the ones that were the property of the Bell Phone Company, because they even had stamped on it property of Bell Phone Company, and replace it with a product built by somebody else. That was the beginning of the of taking away some of the power from Bell. And the Bell Phone Company used to do something that is very much illegal. They got in trouble for it eventually, but the they built heavy duty phones that could handle power spikes. And all these companies that were making these cheaper phones that you could own could not handle the power spikes. So they would line test their lines periodically by sending a spike through it that would not hurt their phones, but would fry these third party phones and make you either switch back or go buy another one. So it was many, many years, and I remember those Bell phones. They were heavy duty too. There you go, baby girl. Enjoy your treats. All right, so I think before I go and go through the whole rigmarole. Oh, autosave is like nothing's working. No. Yeah, but yeah, that was some of the things that used to go on. I remember. Oh crap! I left my coffee. This would not work good. I was dealing with other things and taking care of the kitty cat, and walked right by and left the coffee cup sitting there full. Back when you could actually uh, tap into things and get free long distance and all that stuff. New York Times had an article in their archives. iPhone ownership taking over rentals. Yeah. Like I said, the phones used to be owned by Bell Company. But before I start bringing all that, I need to figure out how I'm going to get. I should actually just move it. What if I was to take. Ooh. Got a couple of phones from that area. One has a super old cable wasn't twisted like they used. Seeing it was straight and braided. If I was to say, take this area here. Alright. Oof, braiding takes patience. I don't have. I do believe they use machines for it, so you didn't have to do it yourself. Because I need the limestone and the quartz. Let's see how I've got them over here. I might just change the running. Alright, we've got limestone there, quartz, and quartz. Okay, yeah, they're separate ones, so. So it would probably be better to change where these are located. So instead of running the outputs from here all the way over there, I'll just change my inputs. I'll just run these over there. Probably be better. Make myself speaker cable a while back. 4 string around braid. Ah, man, that would be. Oh, no, 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 no. No. We ain't doing that. But I'm gonna move my quartz. Ended up with 2 cables with long each. So let's go with. Actually, we're gonna actually do this smart, different and smart. I'm going to. I need to come over. Put this here temporarily. One more row out temporarily. So I'm going to take this industrial storage here. There. Now, here I'm going to have a splitter, which is going to be here. This, actually, no, that's in the wrong spot. Let's do this right. Let's do it right since we're laying groundwork, right? Okay. There's the center line. Now I should be able to go there and there. Okay. Well. Alright. We got that. So here I'll be putting that. I'll be putting. Confirm my phone line has 49.5 volts. Not sure about the max current though. Yeah, the current is not going to be much. There's not LED lights. Don't try to burn an incandescent light off of it. LED, because amperage, it ain't got the amperage. It's some tiny wires. So now let's take production. Where are you? Assembler. There we go. Right there. Actually, this needs one more, so let's just put you there. Okay. That'll work. And then get rid of this. Okay, so now we're good. We're good. So I'll put quartz in one and limestone in the other on each one of these, and that'll be my inputs for there. We're good. Uh, Now, I do need to check something. I need to check the limestone's purity here. Okay, I am going to change one of my limestone paths. So let's bring the quartz over, which means I'm going to need, we'll go back to the other side and get a whole bunch more belts. Actually, this will work. I can just run them right on the top of that. Yeah, that'll work. We'll have to replace a few things. Let's take all of that out. That'll be fine, and then I'll take all of those. That might be enough. If not, we'll just come back for more, right? Wait. Wait. We're about to screw up. I just realized something. I need to take those guys and put them away. There's something quite pleasing about jetpacking through the nature mixed with tech. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to take here. And I'm going to get rid of, which the reason why I had to go back, that was one of my favorite things about an unknown MMO called Firefall. Yeah, I don't know about that MMO. But now we can go boom, boom. Actually, we do top first. The game also had mining and crafting. Mining would alert wildlife that try to attack you until the thumper Just done extracting material. Uh-oh. Look out for sandworms. There was a guy. I'll go ahead and do a little plug here for Sat Labs. I'm a member of the Sat Labs community. Okay, here is our Discord. That's the wrong button. There's our Discord. There we go. Uh, now, a great group of guys in there, guys and girls, like this game, plays this game, plays other things too. There was somebody that came in and they started talking about sandworms and when they came into the game, at what time. And the guy totally bought every bit of it, thinking that if he came to the desert after so many hours in the game, he was going to have to worry about being attacked by sandworms. So, yeah. Now, this would be a good place for sandworms. I'll give you that. Feel this game can use some aggressive creatures destroying. They are not going to have animals or things attacking your stuff. Now, I will give you two reasons. I'll give you a couple of reasons for that. One is it'd be too much like Factorio. Two, they've actually come out and said that they're not going to do it. And three, there is currently nothing that I know of in the code or abilities for anything other than yourself to take damage and your vehicles, you know. Everything else doesn't have a health in it. They'd have to actually add health bars to everything. But they have actually come out and said that they are not going to do that. Now, that doesn't mean they can't change their mind sometime, but if you want a survival sandbox game, yes, Subnautica, that would be one like that could do that. And it's a pretty good game. Now we'll go with, let's just go here. And here. Alright. Quartz is taken care of. Now the limestone. Let me just check something here. Now I got that limestone there. Is there any other limestone close by? Just 300 this way. impure. I don't think impure is going to do me any good. Let's just see, make sure how much I'm going to be needing here. Because I know the pure is going to give me everything I need. But I need limestone. Yeah, I need 14, so I'm going to be needing to bring more than I'm going to get out of an impure. So we won't worry about this impure. Unless, you know, I think I'm using that one over there. I think that's one I'm using. So this one's pure. This one over here, let's go. I think that's one of the ones I'm using. Ah! Don't want fairies flying around. Yep. That is one of the ones I'm using. So, okay.
What is that? Is that a fairy? There are fairies here. Kyle, there's fairies. Kyle, help.
Wait a minute, this is 600.
Fairies.
I'm only getting 600 out of this one. And let's see, 30. If I 38 times 18.75. That's 712. So I would actually have to, let me go check the other guy and see if it's a pure. If this other guy's a pure, that's going to take care of everything. Alright. I think this one's a pure. It is. Okay, so, and you should be 720. Alright. Which 720 is fine for one. 39 times 18. Excuse me. 18.75 times. But that's not good enough for this. So, simple fix. We're just going to take you and just bump you up to maximum. And get rid. How much room do I got? Okay, get rid of you. And you. And you. And you. Oh no! Box of shame! That was because of all the stuff, so we won't worry about deleting, but it's the second one. The lower one is what we'll do. So this one gets moved. How will that help your conveyor? Uh, it will not but it will do the 780. I could have limited it to 780, but just throw it up there. All right, so let's go with here. Whoa, how did that happen? And then I'm going to try something here. All right. Was kind of hoping I'd be able to catch it, but I won't. I can't. But let's try it this way. Now let's try. Now if I go from here, why are you saying belt is too long? Player is in the way. Whoa! Not good. But just go ahead and put these here. And then I just got to make that other node and we'll be good. Making changes on the fly. And then this guy will be reversed. And then production, minor Mark III, turned around this way, with you going to there, and then you. All right, see, I just put it there. Let's see something. I don't know about the difference in power, but let's just check. All right, you're using 68. How much power do you use here? $90 power versus 73 power. 68. Eh. All right, yeah, we got power now. We got what? We got water. We got stuff. Organization. Do I have enough to get me up? I should just do it this way. But we do have the autosave! Yeah! Mandatory rest break. Hey Siri, set 18-minute timer.
Your timer is set for 18 minutes. Okay. 18 minutes and counting.
Have you tried to save your save on this? I did, and the lag was too bad for me, so I said, no, we'll do the experimental with the new save. But luckily for me, I decided when they came out with the game on Steam, I said that I would do, I'd buy it. And I made the decision then, since also saving him, but if you're saving that, yeah, I am on an NVMe, and it's, you know, yeah, I'm on an NVMe. My C drive, yeah, my C drive is a 2 terabyte NVMe. So yeah. Yeah, just this my save is rather extensive. You've seen how long my auto saves take. And if you hang around long enough, I'll be headed back to my base and you'll see, we go past my little nuclear experiment. Hey, Warhead, how you doing? So you can make only the saved be on the SSD by creating it. Well, I can, but since my C drive is a 2 terabyte NVMe, good thanks. I am working on the Silica part of my supercomputer factory. Hope to get more. This is the last of the material conversion, I'll say, raw material into manufactured stuff to do. After this, it's just component parts and then the supercomputer. So, and then it's restart. No, 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 Macy, no mods. I am vanilla all the way. I have nothing against mods, okay? Mods are fine. But for me, it's too early in the game for mods. Uh, I'll play with mods after 1.0, after I've done the game in 1.0. Actually, let's go back the other way, putting down splitters. Now, here's a trick a lot of people don't know. When it comes time to putting splitters down for putting things into getting your distance, I think I'm actually gonna go here, but put one down and then put it here. Actually, I got those wrong. Got them facing wrong. But if you do it this way, it will automatically make that works fine, and then that one will work fine. And I want to put it on the other one too, so I did it on the wrong one. I want it on this one. Also, there is an issue. You'll notice, like, if I put this one here and try to put the next one on, it's in the wrong orientation. Now, depending on which way you're facing, if you're on one compass heading, you're fine. All the other three cardinal compass headings, you're screwed. But there is a way around it, and that is by doing what I'm doing now. Place the first one down. Ah, missed it. And as soon as I get all these down, I'll show you the second part that makes things easier. If you're on the right compass heading, you can just do a double click, but obviously I am not on the right compass heading for this. But when you place one, it's the change in altitude that changes the orientation. Like I said, if you're on the right compass heading, say if I was going that direction, that way, it'd work. Or maybe it's that way for y'all because of the mirroring. But as long as you don't change altitude, now I can do it, and each one of them will be the same because I'm doing it at the same altitude. So this is a lot quicker than rotating it every time. I don't know if I've got enough. All right, I want you there. Wish there was a quicker way to do this, but there's not. Drink time. It's almost time for the last cup of coffee for the day. Feel like I'm missing out because I missed an hour of my stream earlier due to water heater repairman visit. For those of y'all who don't know, I have been without a simple source of hot water for Friday night was a week. No, my water heater. I have a tankless water heater, and it started giving me an error code. So I don't have hot water. I have to boil any water that I want. My microwave has been making me some hot water. So I can shave and stuff. I've been using a lot of wet wipes. But they've ordered me a new part. Should be in Wednesday or Thursday. I have my water heater is a tankless water heater. I've got a gas stove and a microwave and all that stuff I can boil water with, but no boiler. I've got gas heat, but it's a furnace, but it's not a boiler. I prefer my water warm if I'm getting into it. I'm not a big fan of cold showers, especially whenever the water coming in is just above freezing. No, if I was going to be a member of the Polar Bear Club, I would have stayed in other places than Alabama. And for those of y'all who are in Europe that don't exactly know, how far south I am, I'm in the same longitudinal line as North Africa. Or latitudinal line, excuse me, as North Africa. If I can choose, I'd choose hot water. Who the hell's stupid enough for a cold shower? Yeah, well, Kevin, there are crazy people. I'm in northern Norway. Okay, well, I was snowed in. All right, I know how to drive in the snow. But most people in this area got no clue how to drive in the snow. All right, so we're going to take you. 1, 2, 1, 2. Actually, no. Bad. Bad. Tell you, actually, let's see. And now come here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Then delete that and delete that. Tell you, I don't care how healthy it is as long as I have. And boom. And then this guy will just come straight there and there. I know I'm perfectly safe on the road in the snow. It's the car spinning out of control towards me and I'm a bit of concern. Yeah, like that. People around here don't know how to drive in the snow. Alright, so now we need power, which... wait a minute. Do I have room? Can I do this? Is it possible? It is. It is possible. We'll have to go get more plates, though. And a little more concrete eventually, too. But let's try something here. Tell you another secret. I'm not outside in hot weather. The hottest weather we get here, 25s. Well, we get over 100 Fahrenheit sometimes. Yep, I ran out. I have air conditioning and heat. Water, potato. Cold immediately after showering. Any muscles, no good. Now, I will admit that back when I used to exercise, back when I was crazy, I'd take a hot shower after I worked out, and then I would go cold. But I didn't do that for any purpose of lactate or sore muscles or anything like that. I did it for my own comfort because I tend to be sweating and sweating and sweating, and then I take a shower, get out of the shower, and still be sweating. So I would take the hot shower, then I would chill myself off to stop myself from sweating. I am going to go get my last cup of coffee for the day. I will be right back. Because after this, we are stuck with water. So let me get my coffee on. But I don't do the exercise thing anymore. I gave it up for well, because I don't like it. And of course we are, bad knees, bad back. It tends to make, issues with it too. Uh, I might one day go back to doing it. It all depends on if they can get something done with my back. I might exercise again, but I'd prefer to do things like playing golf in the summertime as an exercise. But with a bulging disc in your back, yeah, kind of can't very much do that. One of the reasons why whenever I seem like I'm kind of relaxed here, which I am kind of relaxed, uh, is because I am. Yes, I'm doing it. I mean, Cairo, Egypt, edges of it. So we need. Okay, for those of y'all who have not seen it, welcome to the adjustable we have marbles. We have choice of marbles though. So, all right, Paul, you have your choice of marbles. So, let's jump over to the marbles scene. Okay, do you want regular marbles or boost marbles or what? That your choice. That is the big redemption you got there. Don't care, did that by accident. Well, would you like me to refund those and you can use the points as your choice? You know, I mean, that way you could have more of it out of it. I mean, I can give you back the points and you can do what you want with it. It's fine. Okay. Then you want regular marbles. Okay, regular marbles it is. Now, do you have a specific map or do you want a random map? Like I said, it's your choice. Rando, okay. And let's see, Kevin is a little shy on the pointage. Great Marble Speedway! Exclamation point play to get in on this lovely game of marbles! Ooh, look at this. Let's take a look at this. We have spectators. We got spectators on this one. Exclamation mark play. Oh, and let's turn the names on. How about we do that? There we go. We got names now. And pressure's on now. Yes, spectators in the stands. Exclamation mark play. Come on, people. Jump in on the marbles. See if we got anybody in the Discord. Just major just the M's. They're not very much into the marbles, so we won't worry about it. Alright, let's go ahead, and you still got about 30 seconds to get in on this marbles game. Exclamation mark play. There you go, Macy. Or Maxie. Is that Maxie or Maxie Y or Macy, or how do we? I want to make sure I get it right. Macy, okay. Oh, Mac, okay, Mac. The first one, Mac Z. All right. I will fix that here in just a second for myself, but I must commentate on the marbles first. Round and around, heading down into the funnel. Make me proud, little marble. Yeah, well, I don't know how well you're doing there, Kevin. Down we go first. Hassan is heading into the block. Oh, we have to wait for the door to open. So everybody's going to be here. Okay, the door is open. So that kind of just ruined all the stuff, didn't it? So Windjam is now in the lead. Moving along. But everybody else is catching up quick. We have blockers. We got blockers and another door. But the door opens. But the other side, Windjam's on the other side, is going around and leaving trails of debris behind to slow everybody else down. Windjam has got a good lead going here now. Can they capitalize with the speed boost? Yes, they can. Coming into the next section, will they get through? They go around. They don't have to worry about the blockers again. But they missed. Oh, we got a little bounce there. But speeding up. Windjam is keeping the lead. Everybody else is Spare Paul's trying to catch up. Windjam got stopped by the dice. Mono is catching up. Now it's Schnugert for the win, coming out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Now let me come back over here and find this. Here, we will call you now Mac Z. And there you go. Out of nowhere, just blasting in for the win. Alright, so let's jump back over, no, wrong one, to satisfactory. Now, like I said, for those of y'all who have not seen, use of snowballs will give you a programmable, variable jump pad. Let's see. As long as I beat Paul and Kevin, at least I finished last week. I think I won when Rusfeld finished 6 times. Hey. Marbles is a dangerous game. While we're here, though, let's go ahead and... Okay, guys, I'm out. Have a good one. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Kevin, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the resub. Have a wonderful local time period, and I'll see you again next time. I catch you in smirks. Mono's out too. Have a good. All right, Mono. Thank you very much. Have a good local time period yourself. We're going to take all of this. Okay. Looking good on that train. I want to see that train off again, but let's go ahead and tell this guy to go to the copper factory again. Not copper factory, concrete factory. Now I want to see this train leave. I want to see what it's carrying when it leaves. Well, we can see it from down here just as well. How much concrete? Oh, we'll take a few of them. Ah, it's the autosave. The mandatory rest break. I'm really interested in the other train. It should be working very good. Yes. Okay. Now, what I'm really happy about seeing all cars full, that means it's bringing back empty containers and all of the ones that were empty, and the ones that were full means that it didn't use that much oil, so it's continuing to keep up with the draw of the oil, which is running at 100%. It disappeared because of the way tracks work. When it came down to the switch, as soon as the engine got to the switch, the rest of the trains, everything behind it, moved to the other track instantly. That was a fix that they put in with the switches to keep things from getting disentangled. Yeah, I hit my button wrong. Tug, thank you very much for the follow. How are you today? And welcome to the stream. Pieces of my art. Thank you also for the follow and welcome to the stream. How are you today? I have to go down. We're getting closer and closer. Doing good. Finally broke out this game. Yeah. What? Oh. What? Why is this not working? Hang on just a second, guys. I got to try something else here. Okay. There we go. I just lost power. Okay, doing good. Finally broke and got this game, and it was consuming my life as expected. Yes, it will. It will consume your life. That is going to happen. Sorry, as all this was happening, I lost electricity. My electricity has gone out. Not power to my satisfactory plant, but power to my house is gone. But, well, actually, let me say power to from the grid to my house is gone. Yes, I have a backup power, but I also have a standby generator. So it's actually running right now. I have a whole home generator that is supplying my house completely with power. So even though my neighbors are all having issues, my generator is providing me with electricity. So not only can I keep playing my game, I can continue to stream to you. Let's see here. All right. But yes, my Jenny runs on natural gas and will keep me supplied with power. I think we're going to go one of that one can change. Yeah, a few years, actually quite a few. There's where I live. There's not a normal problem with power. It may go out, but it comes back about 5 minutes later. But the thing is, if it stays out for more than 5 or 10 minutes, you're going to be out for a few hours. I don't know why, but it has been that way since I moved into this house back in 2006. So I invested in a standby generator. I do have ups for my computers and stuff, but they only have to supply me power for up to 30 seconds because that is the maximum amount of time it takes for my generator to start up, kick in, and move. I say maximum. It never takes that long. It's about 10 seconds. Same here, but my house is tied to a major traffic light, so it's never down for more than an hour. So that would be a good thing. So I have a 1700 kW natural gas generator that is now supplying my house with power. Alexa, turn off the lamp. The thing that lets me know when stuff like this happens, anytime, oh no, that's bad. Anytime the power, ooh, I want that thing, comes like that, I I've got some Philips Hue lights, and the earlier versions of Philips Hue lights, I don't know about the newer ones, but the ones that I've got, if there's a power goes out and when it comes back on, they come on again. So I'd never want them in my bedroom. And I've got a lamp over there that's got 5 of them. So my TV unmuted itself, and that lamp came on, and that let me know that, hey, my power went out. And then I heard the subtle hum of my generator in the background. I can just barely make out that hum of it running out there. I have a hydro plant in my garden because I consume a lot of power and didn't like paying for it. Alright. Yeah, I have a nice big credit with the gas company. So basically I'm just burning part of the credit right now. Whenever I'm not using much, supply fire to grid and get money back. If batteries were really good, I'd invest in some solar too, but my microwave makes a loud beep when it gets connected to power. All right. Now we'll go from actually I think I might be able to do this from up here. Ah! Let's try it up there. Let's try to get on the wall this time, shall we? I do like it that they made it so the default changes on power connections depending on what you're aiming at. Also, I think I might test something a little later with some duplication stuff. I'm definitely going to get the silica done today. I mean, there's no doubt about that. Unless I lose internet. Now, that's something that I can't do anything about. If the area, I think you skipped one at the beginning, I will go back and check. Actually, I will power everything up and see if I got red lights, but thank you for keeping an eye on it. The things I do, you just seen more. Yeah, well, the thing is, the cable, I got cable internet, and it does require power. They'd use it for boosting signals and stuff like that. But one of the things, when the area of power, they've got their own ups. And if, and their ups is what's keeping my internet up and running. And it'll last for hours. But if it ever runs down, I lose everything. So if that happens, but we got plenty. I mean, I've still got, I could probably finish my stream with what they've got, even if I never get power back. So this is good. All right, so now I need to bring power, which actually we could probably, well, yeah. Now, can we upgrade those yet? I don't know. Let's see. Yes, we can. All right. Am I the only one who thought ups was pronounced UPS? No. Yeah, they fixed it. You can now upgrade. So we'll take this guy here, and now I'll connect there. Yep, you are correct. I missed one. I went past it. But the easiest way to check was that way. Now let's just go make sure everybody's green and then come back with mergers. Actually, wait. Let's go up with mergers and come back with belts. Because if I am correct in my assumption, 26.2 times 38 is 985. So this is too many. So 38, I'm going to do half and half. So I just do 19 and then so there's 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, now I can get back to what I was talking. But yeah, am I the only one who thought ups was pronounced UPS? No. Here's the thing. I got a military background, okay? In the military, we live with acronyms. And most acronyms, shout our number counting, yes, most acronyms in the military are pronounced as a word. UPS, UPS, the uninterruptible power supply is called UPS. Now, your your heads up display, your HUD, you call it a HUD. But certain other things are not. Say like in space, you got an STU, a standalone a space transportation unit or something like that would be called an STU. You wouldn't call it a STU. It's kind of weird. Some things are pronounced, some things aren't. We had an automatic paralleling device, an APD, and it was called an APD. It's variable. It's kind of weird. But that's just the way things go. Hey Jim, how you doing? But most acronyms, you can pretty much guarantee that in the military, 90% of the acronyms will be said as a word. We're taking acronyms versus initials. Okay. Now, I will also say that I could probably list acronyms as a separate language. I speak English, Southern, Sailor, Drunkenese, and acronyms. Too many three-letter acronyms. Yeah. Yes, I have seen many flu bars. There's even an individual that comes into some of these channels named Fubar. You know that one fact you must bust out on people when you purposely want to annoy them. That's acronyms versus acronym by definition is pronounced like a word. Ah, well, see, the thing is, there's a big difference between acronym. There some you'd have to say, like, why isn't UPS an acronym? I know it's initials, but most acronym are your acronyms are initials, so you can really make a big argument about stuff like that. But in the military, UPS is UPS. Believe me, because I was an engineer, and I worked with the electrical parts of engineer, and we had a battery room. We had a battery room that carried a whole bunch of batteries for powering our consoles in case we ever lost power. And it was not the UPS battery room. It was UPS battery room. If you've ever seen the movie, and it's a good one, Danny DeVito, Renaissance Man. Okay? It's an older movie, but there is one scene, actually two scenes in that movie, where it comes in to the acronym. He goes onto a base. He's going to be teaching on the base because he's got a degree and everything. But he goes and asks directions, and the guy gives him directions. The guy's military, so he gives him directions using abbreviations, acronyms, and all this other stuff. And he's got no clue what the guy's saying. And then at the end of the movie, a new guy asks him directions, and he does the same thing to that guy. Now, when I'm doing these things, I always try to connect from the fabricator to the splitter or merger first. That way I know I've got it the right length. What's the top level conveyor belt for? I've got 38 of these guys, which is more than one belt can carry. So I cut it in half, 19 each way. So I've got half of them. You know, it's logistics. I can't support the entire thing on one belt. So that's all. These guys are making 26.2 per minute, so 26.2 times 38 is 995.6. It's too much for one belt to carry. I'll divide it in half, take half on top, half comes on the bottom. That is it. Halfway through, I counted 19 down, and then the next one, I set up that thing. That's why I was doing the count thing earlier. And it also helps out when it comes into going into the storage container that they'll go into. I'll do an industrial storage container, but and I'll put the top into one and the bottom into one. They'll come in equally. That way I can bring them out. They won't actually come out equally, but it'll help out once everything is saturated. How much silica will that row of assemblers crank out per minute? 995.6. I'm not really comfortable with how well this hitches my OCD. Well, here's the thing that I don't understand about people with OCD. Okay? And I can't understand why it doesn't drive them crazy. OCD, they need things in order and all this other stuff. It's got to be, it's got to be, everything has got to be right, and, and big thing is in order. How does someone with OCD survive when their condition is out of alphabetical order and should be CDO? Amir Gamer 45, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so now I've got, oh, wait a minute, I need to come here. For me, it's not OCD like I'm compulsive. Okay, now we need to set up storage, which is fine, but I also need, well, it's going to be temporary, well, kind of temporary, so we're going to put the storage container right here. I think power is trying to come back. Now I'm going to put, Warhead has just subscribed. Warhead, thank you very much for that subscription. If things are okay. Okay, so let's go with here. Let's put this here for just a moment. We're going to place some. Nope, too hot. Let's go with. There we go. Now, I'm going to take this, and I am going to put a smart splitter right here. Actually, wait. Don't need to do that. My laptop is currently aligned on my desk and off from code. Let's do it this way. This is another way of doing it. We'll do it. Warhead is gifted out to Big Blanco. Well, thank you for that gift sub there, Warhead, and welcome, Big Blanco. We're going to go here, 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 and then delete that. Now I'll take this and go there, this, there. Got me a USN icon now, even though you're an Air Force guy. Hey, you know, that's not just a USN. It's actually a Chiefs anchor. So this is going to, we have to wait for the mandatory rest break. Been out a while, but yeah, 6 years active duty. Well, I am a 22-year retired Navy chief, so that's why you have the anchor there. But I did fly. I did fly. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and throw this. This is me heading into the well deck on my hovercraft. Turn it down just a little bit. Need some Rain-X on that glass. Actually, there was Rain-X on the glass, but it doesn't last very long because you got to keep the windshield wipers going. It just... Alright, so center output. I think I'm going to put the center output. Let's... What's it having issues with? Floor too steep, huh? Alright then. Let's do this. foundation. Crypto, let's see, you were a load master, equivalent, nice. Job was fun, but not so much, yeah. But, there we go. And now I'll take this. Actually, we're going to have another one of these. Can I have one up here? You will come this way and then go there. No, that's backwards. Hey, wasn't gonna tell you. You're going there, and you're going there. And center will be overflow now, with right being any. Same thing with you. Center will be overflow, right being any. There we go. Alright, now I am sending all of my overflow in. We're good. That is one section. Now this one is going to be 39 long. But hey. Hey, welcome back, Raz. Was it the Enigma machine used by the Germans in World War II? I don't think. Yeah, the Enigma machine was the machine for the German code. That was it. So I need 39. So we'll go to 40, drop it back 2 because I've already, drop it back another one. Uh-oh, we got a snoot raid. What's up? Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. How are you all today? How is life? And let's see, did it actually go out? I think it probably did, but yeah, it did. My automatic shout out is actually still working. Wonderful. Welcome everyone. You got me whenever I'm doing some work here in the desert. We got Nublex and Brombama. Thank you very much for the follows. Much appreciated. How is everyone? How did your stream go there, Snoot? I don't know. I'll show you something. I don't know if you've seen it, but I did a physics experiment. Let me come up here so I can show you. I am making lots of plastic and rubber, which I need water for. Okay. Now, I have all of these pumps coming up here. It's bringing 600 water here, 600 water here. No, excuse me. Yeah. Raz has gifted Snoot a sub. Thank you very much, Raz. But here's the thing. I am bringing up all of this water. every bit of that water that's coming from all of those, and no cheats on this, but all of the water, every bit of that water is being brought up by that one pump. That one pump is bringing up every bit of that water. There is not a single pump in there other than that one. It's about just under 1,400 cubic meters per minute. I'm bringing 600 up there, 600 up here, and just at about 185 up here. But what I did, I filled this tank up. Well, it wouldn't for the distance, okay? I could use 2 Mark I pipes. It doesn't matter what the pump is, it's just the distance. I made a head tank, and then I piped in, I put a check valve. Whoa, hello. I missed the wall. I put a check valve right here to stop sending most of it. And then I brought it back, and you can see how the pipe goes back down there and connects, and that changes that just basically gives head pressure to everything. So all of these are filling up without the need because gravity is supplying the head pressure. In the real world, it would be gravity supplying the head pressure. But there's, you know, you can see this guy is moving 600. Let me join. But this is the basic materials for my supercomputer factory, of which we are starting. I started with bringing in all the pieces. You're pressurizing the whole thing with just one pump and a head tank. Yes. What I plan on doing, if they never change this, is from now on, anytime I'm pumping water, I'm just going to have one pump taking it real high and make a pedestal, just make a water tower, come down, do a loop around there, and then you can just point that at anything and connect it to anything and supply pressure to anywhere you need to go. But here's that's just copper sheets. I can't play this save. There is no way anybody could get in this save. How you like this? That's too. Let's go to this one over here. If you tried to get into this save, you couldn't move. My auto save takes about 30 seconds. Oh, you could get in. You just couldn't move. You couldn't do anything. My save file, they're not very big anymore. I can move around, but when you try to load with the network, it doesn't work. Believe me, we've tried it with other people's saves too. But here's my I decided to do my water this way. Then I got my rubber going over there. Oh no, plastic, excuse me. Uh-oh. Pipe's not painted. Who left this pipe unpainted? Okay, we're good. But the last thing I need as far as components is the silica that I'm doing, and I keep track of it on my spreadsheet. Wait a minute, what's going on over here? Wait. Scroll lock was on. That was what. I have a nice little spreadsheet that I keep track of everything on. Right here, I've done my iron, my copper, my limestone, my caterium, copper. My plastic is done. I'm working on my silica. You know, you can come over here. These are my silica things going on. This is my little spreadsheet. It laughs at things called Google. Won't work. But right now I'm syncing a bunch of stuff. Like that, I'm actually bringing oil in. That building right there, I'm packaging oil and bringing it in and unpackaging in that building and then sending the empty containers back all via train. And they're all going right here is where my oil is coming from. This area over here is my nuclear experiment. All that is nuclear power. All right, we'll go look too. I'll show you my nuclear. Why not refine on site? Refine what? Let's do something here. What do you mean refine on site? The oil? I could, well, I'm packaging the oil and bringing it in via train for one reason. You can take a, let's see. A fluid car will carry 1,600 cubic meters of fluid on a car. Where that's wrong. It's right but wrong. If you package the fluid, you can carry, if it packages in hundreds, you can do 3,200. So since I can carry more, wrong button. The oil is being refined here to be made into it's being made into plastic and rubber here. Too hard. I'm making plastic and rubber here. I need 2,100 oil here. Do you like my programmable adjustable jump pad I just used there? I'm bringing in everything I need. This is just a supercomputer factory. And I'm bringing in everything and making it here. So that was part of the thing that I wanted to do. That programmable, adjustable jump pad is only available to be used with snowballs. Snowballs, I could actually jump from over there all the way across this if you add a snowball with a parachute. Snowballs with parachute. All right, Jim, thanks for the alert. But yeah, you can. The thing is, Noblisk and snowballs, they both explode, but Noblisk explode in series, where snowballs all explode at the same time. So you can put them behind a wall if the wall is facing the right way. If you've got the wall facing the wrong way, it blows you up. There's my little nuclear experiment right there. That's where we're going. Now, I saw it mentioned in one of the community dev streams. People were asking if there were ever going to get more uranium nodes. I kind of thought this was interesting in the fact that all of these nuclear reactors you see here are fully powered and are fully utilizing one uranium node. So if I'm powering all of these nuclear reactors from one uranium node, why do I need more? There's 3 of them on the map. Now, I do have to take some of this off to supply water extractors, but I'm still getting 300,000 out of that. Don't you need some serious buffering for that? I think you can get the event back with a actually, you could turn your computer's clock back and reopen the event, I believe. Or just give yourself some from the calculator. I think that would work too. Or I don't know if you can still do that. Yeah, the event ended on the 19th of January, I believe. But yeah, I've got all that. We may as well head to the base and I'll show you my base too. Of course, I need to get a glass of water, but hey, that's no big deal. I can do that too. We're gonna head to my base. I'll show you my base. And while we're headed to the base, I am going to get a glass of water, and you'll see why my save is so big, or so long. I will have to mute my microphone here just a second while I get ice in my glass. So hang on a second. I have to mute my microphone when I filled my glass with ice because it echoes and echoes and echoes. It's extremely loud for some reason, and I don't know why. So, but we'll head back to my base, and you'll see. I'll explain how I do my work on my base. I'll go ahead and tell you, I do what I call a warehouse build, where everything made goes into a warehouse, and then that warehouse spits out everything needed to do production. Now, coming up onto my base, you're going to see an ugly area. That was the Fixma stuff. I haven't gone and deleted it all, but it is there. And it doesn't match the rest of my base, but then again, it was an event and didn't really have time to do all types of fancy stuff with it. But we're not there yet. Alright, apparently CDO, compulsive disorder oppressiveness, is a thing, even though I don't play the game. DSP is where it's at. I do play DSP, but I only stream that on Fridays. And I'm taking it real slow with that. You'll also notice that sometimes my trains are side by side, sometimes they're on top of each other. I did the on top because they had mentioned they were going to start doing train collisions, and this was my idea of a way to get around train collisions, to get rid of crossings and go straight to mergers. And that's where I figured that out. And I started changing everything, but then they mentioned the update 4 and everything, and I'm going to do a new start for that. Here's my base. Like I said, ignore this first part right there. That's the Fixmas stuff. But after that is my base. So you've seen my supercomputer. You've seen my nuclear experiment. And here is my base. This is why multiplayer in my game is not going to work. All right. And I will say this was done all unmodded, no cheats, no satisfactory calculator, no nothing. It's all been done straight, and every bit of it has been done live on stream. There has not been a single block placed that was not done live on stream. And there's a full record of it on my YouTube channel. Because I export all of my Twitch feeds to YouTube. Okay, first off, here is my warehouse. Alright, you can see the long warehouse. Now, this guy right here is my sorting tube. Alright? Anything I put in here, say like these. Alright, let's look. That stuff, since I don't use it, it's going to go this way. It's going to go down. And it's going to go that way because it's not a production item. And it's going to go into the sink. If it was a production item, it would go that way. And I'll get into more of that later. Alright. The warehouse itself is this big, long building. Inside, you'll see containers. Each item comes in and it goes into a container, which is a double stacked industrial container, daisy chained. The inputs to the container come from the third floor. The outputs from the containers all go to the second floor. All right. Out here is the production floor. Each building is dedicated to the production of a single item. Okay? And it is an 8x8 building. I chose 8x8 because it's the smallest building you can squeeze 6 manufacturers in. And I filled it full of the machinery needed to run. I'm making iron rods here, right? I don't need a lot of them, so I don't turn everything on. If I ever need more, I just got to turn the tap on. Over here, you'll see I'm making copper sheets. With copper sheets, I need a lot of copper sheets. So not only is this floor working them, but the next floor up is working too. So you got ingots will come in, they'll go around, they'll go up, and they'll go back around that way. All right. Now if we drop down here, see if I can stick the landing. All right. You can see everything coming out of supply, and it travels along and goes to whatever building it's needed, and then goes up into the building. And the outputs come down this way and go down to the next floor. Now, I use stack poles one direction and conveyor poles the other direction. There is no spaghetti. It's in layers, so I call it lasagna. Now, the outputs go this way. Now, that sorter that I mentioned before, any production item I'd put in would have been coming down this line. And if it'd say copper sheets, it would have split off into here and then gone this way. And then here is where it goes off to the sink for the overflow. The blue squares are where that was where I used to have my awesome siphon, which is no longer needed because they came out with the overflow. And now we have the mandatory rest break of the autosave. Sadly not 100% 90s. By the way, spaghetti and lasagna are words used to describe code for the exact same reason, how the code flows. All right, now, also my warehouse has one other little addition. Up top, you can see everything being carried. You'll have a turnstile. If you need to grab a bunch, you can grab it here. If you need to grab a few, you can come down here and grab it. And it goes all the way down. And it has a handy-dandy, convenient walkway to take you down. Now here, I don't see... we can get him. I made my factory convenient to let him fly through. No more having Steve. I named the moth Steve. No more having him come up asking me for Advil due to the headaches of flying through my buildings. Now, Like I said, each building makes its own item. So there's the whole base. Now, over there is where I get all my ingots from. I make all my ingots and concrete over there, shipped back here via train. And over here, that area over there is my turbo fuel production plant, supplying me with my power. I am doing 46,800, I believe it is. I'm close to tripping. My supercomputer factory is actually putting me close to tripping my power. Let's go down here and check. And we'll go over there and look at these and look at the turbo fuel too. The supercomputer factory is nothing more than just a project. See, I'm at 46,893.7. So it might be possible for me to start my supercomputer factory and have it running without tripping power. It's going to be close. I mean, it's going to be close. But my supercomputer factory will be making 26 supercomputers per minute. All right? I'm making supercomputers here. I just did the factory as a project. Same as my train around the world and my nuclear power. All right. Well, the thing is, I've got 34 coupons here. It takes a lot to make coupons for me. But I've also got the golden nut. Sitting in its nice place. So. Can you say you got mail for once? Why would I say you got mail? But you got mail. Try something here. Let's try something here. Griffins 96. Thank you very much for the follow and welcome to the stream. How are you today? AOL wants to know your location. So let's go over and take a look at turbo fuel, since we're just looking at stuff right now. Turbo fuel sulfur receiver. Also, there in this game, I gotta take that, turn it into you. In this game, there are no really hard rules. Play it as is, but there is one rule. When you get into a train, you honk the horn. That is the only hard rule. Tony! Welcome, Tony, and thank you for the resub. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. Much appreciated. Yes. The horn in the train is the best horn in the game. You must honk it when you get into a train. It is the only hard, fast rule in this game. And if you're lucky, you get a steam whistle toot. There is a rare Easter egg, maybe one in 300,000. Although once I did get 2 toots in a row. I got 2 toots in a row once. Okay, here is where I get all of my power. My nuclear power, even though it's 300,000 megawatts, is not hooked up to the grid. Here, we're doing the diluted fuel recipe, which is OP. I expect them to probably change it at some point. But I'm taking oil, which I'm bringing up from over in there, piping it up that way, and it comes out. This is doubled, okay, two times. But here, I started this with the Mark I pipes. When they changed to Mark IIs, I had to come back and do some adjustments. But it was originally designed for only 300. But the thing is, this building, this guy's only using 90 oil per minute. But takes the 90 oil, converts it into heavy residual oil. This one takes water and packages the water. Then the heavy residual oil comes in here, comes down, going into each along with packaged water to make the diluted packaged fuel. And then the fuel is unpacked. Empty containers go back into the system, completely recycling them all the time. And then we come over here, convert the fuel into turbo fuel. And just in case I ever have an issue where I lose power or whatever, I don't want to run out of fuel, so I have spare fuel. I've got a little bit of spare turbo fuel just in case. And they are supplying my generators. I've got a couple of generators running here. Oh, wait a minute. I got a couple more here. And all those over there, I've got 42 of them slugged out with power shards. Yeah, it's kind of getting laggy in some of these areas because I got a little bit going on. I'm bringing up all the water for my packaging going this way. I did this before I figured out about that area where I did with the one pump. I wish I'd have tried that before here, because I could have. This has got pumps all over the place running this. Nugscree, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. How are you? I've been talking to you. Of course I know how you are. Ah! It's a habit. I get a new follow, I say welcome, and the how are you tends to come out automatically. Sorry. But thank you. Much appreciated. But you can see all these pumps, which these, like, I started this, there's all Mark 1 pumps. And this was actually before they could be painted, too. Mr. Max, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to streaming. How are you? See, I haven't talked to you yet, so I can ask you how are you. But yes, the lag is being caused because of all this. Thank you. May as well go check out the ingot area too. Make it a those train switches and everything in this game is vanilla. Every bit of it. I am totally 100% unmodded. I haven't even thrown anything in from the calculator. It's an amazing world you made. Well, thank you very much. Let's say concrete. That's way out there. Oh, that turned the autopilot back on. Here I'm syncing it. I could make things out of it, but I have an issue with using a byproduct for something that I need. Although some of it is being made into plastic. Here the polymer is being made into plastic and going back to my main base, but it's extra plastic. I only have 150 hours playing this, already big, but not finally not. Another rule in this game, which is more of a rule of thumb, is build it. Tear it down, build it bigger. Tear it down and build it bigger. Tear it down, build it bigger. Rinse and repeat as necessary. You're going to put my 495 hour. Well, my game has this save. As of the last autosave, 851 hours. See, all that's the Fixma stuff. That'll go away. There's the base. Would like to have more free time. I started this save the day after Update 3 released. So, that's how long it's been going. By the way, how was my COVID vaccine? COVID vaccine was great. The only side effect I had from the first vaccine was the same side effect you get when you get any shot in a muscle. The muscle was sore. But that was it. I only discovered the game because of Josh from Let's Game It Out. Yes, he does some crazy stuff. As you journey through all of this satisfactory, your ideas about how things do will change. You'll be inspired by something different. Yeah, that is true. Like that, there is no right way. The only right way to build in this game is your way. Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Do it your own way. You'll find out. You make problems, you'll fix yourself. All right. Don't you mean Josh from Spaghettiville? Yeah. What is your objective at playing this game after so many hours, so many blocks, even though it's clear you have more? Uh, I do projects. Like my current project, I'm doing a supercomputer factory that will produce 26 supercomputers per minute. Uh, that's what I do. I built everything that I did a project. I did my I did my train project. I did my turbo fuel. I did my nuclear project. I had fuel. I decided to do vertical turbo fuel because it was different, you know. And Wikar 212151110. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? But yes, I do little projects. I come up with something to do, basically. Some people start new games. I try to expand on the game and do something that to give myself a challenge or something, I don't do the challenges per se, like the 5x5 or, different challenges. I haven't really done any of those. I just give myself a project. Like this. This area over here was a project. I moved all of my ingot production over here to the water using refineries to make all of the ingots. This project came to it's kind of like how you can actually enjoy Minecraft. And yes, that is thing. So I decided to, like I said, to move all of my ingot production over here. It used to be part of my base. I changed out all the area where I was producing things into terrain stations, and I bring it here because you use you get more out of it by doing the stuff over here. Yeah. New project in this place with it's a place with 100 water pumps. Make sure, okay, like that, my next build, when I do water pumps and everything, I'm building one water extractor and taking it all the way up to a high tower and having a thing, reservoir there, and then come down with a loop, and I can bring that out, and I'll never need a pump anywhere else. But now, if I've got it on, I'll show you something else. Do I have the capabilities? Do I have the materials? Not on me, but it's on my train. I've come up with a nice way of changing the direction of a foundation, bridge, road, whatever. And it requires just a few little items. There we go, right there. Okay. Say you've got a foundation run going this way. Alright. And why not using mods? You don't like it? Alright there, ready. We will do your marbles before I get into this. I must play the marbles. The marbles has been redeemed. For those of y'all who don't know about marbles, here we go. This is marbles. Let's get a random track here. That was a random. All right, random. All right. Exclamation point play to get in on the marbles. Exclamation point play will get you in on the game of marbles. What we got here? Wow, okay. This is going to be an interesting start. We're going to go down. We got teleporters? Or is that just a wall? I think that's just a wall made to look like teleporters. But yes, exclamation point play will get your ball in on this marbles. Come on, folks. Let me get some names up here. There we go. You can see yourself. You can see your name all in glory here. Who doesn't want to see their own name on the screen? Come on, hit the marbles button. Exclamation point play. All right, we'll go ahead and start her up. Still got a couple of seconds to get in. Exclamation point play. Haven't seen any. If anybody haven't seen Jelly's Marble Runs on YouTube, you should. Very. All right, let's see. Yep, that's where we're going to come out. Everybody's going to just hit that wall. And we are going. Oh, actually, somebody's going to go. Nope, nobody hit. Nope, nobody hit a teleporter. Reddy is in the lead, coming down, making blocks for everybody to have to come through. G-Man and our bets. Unpronounceable name number 1 is now in the lead. Unpronounceable name number 1 in the lead, followed by G-Man, Reddy, and Hassan. But they got stopped. G-Man is trying to catch up, going into the little blockers there, going around. German name for female colleague. But they are in the lead still. Moving along. Oh, we're going. Is this the end? Yes! Unpronounceable name number 1 is the winner. We've had some people fall off. So, there we go. And thank you very much for the Remarbles redemption. Now, let's jump back over here. As I was saying, you got your nice little road going out. And you decide you need to turn. Like you need to be going that way instead. Very, very simple. All you need are 2 items. Now, you can also use this to move your road left, right, forward, back, and everything too. So, but you want to start. That's not quite the middle, so let's back up. Okay, now a little bit back, just a little bit further. Okay, there we go. And then you place a power shard on top of it, just like that. Now, come out over here, delete these, place a 1 meter foundation, and you will notice that you can now spin it on the power shard. Get it going whichever direction you want, bring it all the way up to the top to where it disappears, bring it back, put another one underneath it, throw your 4 meter down. You have now just turned your road. Nice and simple, easy. Now, you can, if you decided you wanted to move the foundation over a little bit so it met, if it wasn't right over, all you got to do is move the beam over. If you move the beam over and everything, that's why I wanted to go for the center, so it would actually mesh in the center. See, I still didn't quite get it perfectly, but you can play around with moving this to different parts of your area, so you can move things left, right, further out, further back in. But yeah, that's how I turn all my roads. And it's easy, it's simple, and it gives you a chance to aim the stuff because you can spin it right on top of that power shard. I saw a tutorial someone made that you could place it on your foundations, line up with each other again every time. Well, a lot of times when you do things, you have to stay still and move the stuff around and everything. All right, dinner's ready. It was nice. Have a good stream. Thank you there, Maxie. You have a wonderful local time period. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you for hanging out and joining my stream. And following. I thought you already did, but thank you very much for the follow. See? Tells you how much I know, right? We need to head back and check the doggos. Wow, it's getting a little foggy here. My friend Ken, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? You're done, Blue. Uploading a demo video? A demo of what? I like this view. And I don't turn the fog off. Took you saying you got mail and made it into an actual hill sounds. Alright. Doing fantastic, working from home and catching all the cool stuff you've done with your factories. Well, thank you. We need to go check the doggos. What's that beacon doing over there? I don't remember what I put that beacon for. Ah, the mandatory rest break, also called autosave. Yes, the old autosave. Can you imagine how bad that autosave would be if I did not have this game and the sound and the save being done on an NVMe SSD? Spinners would be going crazy. No, I have not reached max object yet. Alright, we're going to throw... I saw something here. Yeah, these guys. I haven't hit any type of max anything. Automatic, universal, terrestrial, omnis saving, absolutely venomous, everything. Well, that is an acronym for an autosave. Let's put some of these guys in here too. That way I've got some room for the doggos. Let's go see the doggos. Hey, doggy. Come on. Come on, poochies. Samor. I don't need any Samor. Don't need coal either. More Samor. What you got for me? And more of this stuff. Come on, give me some good stuff. Oh, missed these guys, I think. No, I got them all. I just over here, these guys. What you got? Come on, load up, guys. Oh, come on. No slugs yet? The doggos are my main source of slugs. Oh, no. That's a bad doggo there. Okay. Only. So, no slugs this time, just nuclear waste. Satisfied to place the cap on objects in the game. If you reach that limit, you'll notice in the game. Yes, there is a cap. I didn't know what the number is, but there is an object limit. I think it has something to do with the engine. But there is a limit cap, which I think might be one of the reasons why they aren't going to make like blueprints and stuff available where you can just make a blueprint of a whole bunch of foundations. You could just throw them down, throw them down, throw them down, because eventually you'd run into the object. Now see, earlier today when I went to the doggos, I got one yellow, two green, and one purple slug. This is my sorter. Now, like I said, I don't grab the slugs in the wild. 90% of all the crap. 90% of all the slugs that were in the wild are still in the wild. But I have 84 green, 87 purple, and 117 yellow slugs. And I have put 126 slugs in generators. And all of these slugs were given to me by my friendly doggos. So hey, doggos, And that's my rabid factory cart. So I've only got about another 5 or 10 minutes from what I used to stream, but doggos are excellent source of power slugs. Yes. Now, I'll just show you, in case you weren't around for it earlier. Let's do something here, just in case. You never can be too careful when you do that many. This is like an autosave. Only worse. Now, let's what is the update 4 save? That was, I was starting an update 4 save. So I was going to try to do the fix-it stuff. But here's my nice view of my base from up here. Fixmas stuff. So I started that, but it was just too much. I wanted to get snowballs. I wanted to have snowballs for update 4 because I'm going to start a new save. And unfortunately, it was too much work to get the snowballs, so I abandoned it. This was all that was required for Fixmas. And snowballs are right here. Now, that little trick with the snowballs and the explosion, uh, you can do that if you use parachute and blast sideways also. You could go all the way across the map probably if you used a parachute, because you keep your forward momentum when you pop your parachute. You just come down slower. I'll show you something here. Like, let's go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put on a parachute. I hit the ground. I didn't have enough altitude. Let's try it again with 3. How do you make them explode? You have this right here, which is a snowball pile, which is it works the same way as the detonator for Noblisk. You just hit the right mouse button, and it snaps your fingers like that. Try this again. But the nice thing about them is they all explode at one time. And that's what allows you to use this. Noblisk explode in sequence. Wait. Boo! But that is it. That's how they work. And like that, Noblisk all explode. If you put 5 Noblisk out, they'll blow up. Boom, 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 boom. Where snowballs all explode at the same time. Alright, well, we are at my normal stopping time, so we must pass on the raid. We always raid, but gotta pass on the raid. So let's see. It's that time, man! I don't know why you're taking so long to upload stuff. Alright, nobody on that list is actually doing anything. Almost done uploading. Let's see who is streaming. Well, I'm watching. Alright, upload and downloaders, they don't take care with you. Until next time, take care. We need to find somebody to raid, though. Let's see. Who deserves a good raid? Alright. Matt, I've never seen that person before. Let's take a look over here. Bring up their channel.
We could, for the time being, turn off the miner.
Alright, well, we'll give Matt a look here. Seeing as we got a big thing came in from Snoot, we'll send it on. Oh, I gotta make sure it's not followers only. Ooh, no, I can't raid him. He's followers only. Never mind. I will not raid somebody who's followers only. So that won't work. So let's go to the other end of the spectrum. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Let's go with Daddy Cron. Going to issue a demo later. All right, appreciate it. Let's raid Daddy Cron. I'm pretty sure he's not followers only. I was about to raid somebody with followers only, which is a no-no. Actually, wait. Daddy Cron is no longer raid. No, it says live. Why is it weird stuff? But that'll work. He can get it. Back and paste. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna raid Cron. But I would like to thank my friend Ken for the follow, Maxie for the follow, Wilcar for the follow, Mr. Max for the follow, Nug Scree for the follow, Tony for the resub, Griffin for the follow, Raz for gifting Snoot a sub, Broda Boomba for the follow, Nublix for the follow, Snoop for the raid, Warhead for giving out a sub and for subbing. Amar Gamer for the follow. Pieces of My Art for the follow. Tug for the follow. Just Call Me Kevin for the sub. Cordair for the raid. And just now, Hassan for the follow. Snoot for the raid. Yes, I mentioned that. And I'll say it again. I got 2 raids today. I will be back Wednesday with more. We'll get a lot done on the supercomputer factory Wednesday. You got a network error? All right. So I'll be back Wednesday for more of this during the thanking. Not a problem. So until then, stay safe, enjoy your local time, and let's go check out Daddy Cron.